Your computer has crashed again. It's time to call tech support and get help so you can meet a crushing deadline and avoid losing your job. You dial the 800 number. After 6 voice menu options, you're told,
all of the customer service team members are busy. Your estimated wait time is 4 minutes.
You make a quick calculation and think that if you add another 26 minutes to solve the problem, you're only out a half an hour and you'll make your deadline. Who decided to call them team members, you wonder as you enter the 8th minute of your 4-minute wait? Does the team have a coach and uniforms and a one-lost record? Where did this team concept come from, if not Japanese businesses of the 1980s, many of which no longer exist? At last, you hear a voice with a thick accent.
This is Billy Ray. May I please have your telephone number beginning with the area code?
This comes as a rushing stream of words from which you're only able to deduce that you've been asked for your number. You know already that you're not in the computer maker's registered database because you decided months ago you'd wait to register until you had a problem. Why, you do not know. 212-949.
I'm sorry, sir, but we do not have you in our database.
He still doesn't know your name, but it's about to ask you for it. You can't simply state your name. You must transform yourself from Richard Fincher into R as in Romeo, I as in ice cream, C as in cat, and so on. A as in alpha. Oh, which strikes you as a better middle name than the one that your generic one your parents gave you, Alan? How much better it would have been to have been Richard Alpha Fincher or Richard Arsenic Fincher. As he repeats everything back to you, it dawns on you that Billy Ray is speaking to you from a basement somewhere outside Bangalore. He's been through acculturation classes and learned to use American vernacular by saying things like hook, line, and sinker, although when he says it, it comes out
hook, light, and singer.
As your deadline passes, Billy Ray announces that he's now ready to help you.
What seems to be the problem?
Billy Ray may be wearing billowy pants like the groom in Monsoon Wedding. They were orange with beautiful embroidery. You are in a monochrome suit with a tight collar that makes it hard to breathe. You've been meaning to buy a new set of shirts with a larger neck size, but right now in this economy, you're just keeping the top button unbuttoned. Oh, Billy Ray's wife is probably at home, cooking delicious Indian food and later washing herself with rose petal water so that Billy Ray will smell a fresh scent on her when he gets home from work. She will be rested when Billy Ray arrives, a bit tired perhaps from cooking, but energetic enough to rub his feet or draw a bath for him once she's lovingly removed his billowy pants and embroidered shirt. Your wife isn't cooking because she's at work processing packages at UPS. She makes in one day what Billy Ray makes in a week, but still you and she can barely keep afloat. She will come home from work smelling like adhesive glue that holds the packages together. And it will be at least an hour before she finds the strength to get out of her brown, shapeless uniform and change into a pair of pajamas so she can go right into bed after dinner. She's wondering if you, by the way, have thought about dinner for once in your damned life? As if you had time at the office to think about food? You've been on the phone with Billy Ray for almost an hour because your computer software has a bug in it. Billy Ray cheerfully informs you.
Yes, sir. We are aware of the bug.
Though you followed his instructions and downloaded the patch to fix the bug, it won't work. When you finally get home, your wife pulls chicken nuggets from the freezer and throws them in the microwave. 10,000 miles away, as Billy Ray emerges from his orange blossom bath, his wife applies oil to his shoulders. The scrumptious chicken kurma they eat was fresh from the local butcher. Billy Ray is able to sock away $40 a week with which to buy a larger apartment someday. You and your wife pay your mortgage, your health insurance, and some of your credit card debt, which leaves you with just enough money to buy the upgrade for your ancient home computer that you've been holding off on, but little else. You've read that the upgrade will increase performance and productivity. Perhaps you'll need to call tech support less often. You lie in bed at night and console yourself with the thought that things could always be worse. You could be trapped somewhere in the third world like Billy Ray. Oh, instead of living as you do in the first world, which you realize as your eyelids slowly close and you lose sight of the back of the woman you last made love to 8 months ago, is a full 2 worlds above his.